Coach Adam, we play against a team that always parks the bus. How do we beat them? Great question. Great question. Parking the bus, for those of you who don't know, means that they put all 11 men, or all 11 women, this is Winston, behind the ball. Why'd they do that? Because you're the better team. They don't want to lose. They don't want to be humiliated. But there are ways around it. Number one, actually, let me just give you some setup. When someone parks the bus, as a coach, what we're trying to do, say I go into a team and I think, oh my gosh, we're going to lose 100-0 today. I'll create center blocks, right? I'll put them in 4-5-1 or 4-4-2, whatever. I'll try and keep the center of the field very compact, and I'll cut off the vertical lines, and I'll try and make the other team pass out wide, which means that I can, to an extent, control what's going on, and I'm not letting them down the middle of the field. That's the most important thing. So ultimately, I'll reverse engineer that now and show you how we get around it. The very first thing is circulate the ball fast. If a team's parking the bus, the best thing you can do, circulate the ball fast, okay? Ding, 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 ding. A lot of teams who suffer from this, you'll hear the crowd in professional like, come on, move the ball. It's because they can see that the team aren't struggling. They're just sitting in their banks of 4 or their banks of 4 and 5, whatever. And they're saying, yeah, go on then. How are you going to break us down? You've got to move the ball fast, circulate the ball fast. Number 2, switch the play. Switch the play a lot. Work on this in sessions. If you're a coach watching this, set up switch the play sessions, which get the players used to. I think I like to do, I did it in a Sunday 2 weeks ago with a few kids. You put, instead of goals in the middle like that, you put cones here, and you play a normal scrimmage, but you say you can only score by passing through the gates at the end of the field rather than kick it in the goal, okay? And then what they do is when the team's build-up play works down the left, you keep a spare man or woman on the right, switch the play, score through that. And I don't want to get onto that, but that's a way to do it. You switch the play real fast, and it obviously moves them out of position. All we're trying to do is move the other team out of their cemented positions because they're being disciplined and regimented, and you're not going to get through them. So you have to cause them problems by switching the play. Number 3, they're looking to cut off runs, right? But you've got to make the runs. You've got to make more runs from a central position to break the lines. And I want them to be explosive runs. If you're a striker and you're standing still or you're jogging, again, a coach, you've got to pick up on this. Explosive burst movements for 90 minutes. Not explosive burst movements when you think you're going to get the ball. The entire time. If you're a striker watching this, watch how many strikers like Harry Kane and these guys, they make runs the whole game. They don't get the ball every time. They get the ball maybe 5% of the time, 10%. But you've got to put the work in. You've got to make 100% of the runs to get 10% of the ball, right? So make the runs. The next one, focus on a one-on-one. If you've got a better team and they're setting up to park the bus, chances are you've got some specialist dribblers in your team anyway, right? Better players. So focus on the one-on-ones. And then if you've got like a player on the wing, say, or a central midfielder, you beat that player who's in that fixed position on a one-on-one, bang, what have you created? Space in behind. Now someone has to come in, which means you've created more space. So focusing on the one-on-ones and taking them out of their own discipline is really going to help you. The next one, vary your tempo. Rope-a-dope them. Slow it, speed it. Slow it, blast it. Slow it, medium, blast. Slow, they don't know what's coming. And you're combining that with switching the play, circulating fast, explosive movements. These are all going to cause problems. The next one, change their tactics for them. This is deep, but okay. So say they're sitting on you got fast players. They're sitting very deep. We want to do what? Pull them forward. So what I would tell my strikers to do there, maybe I'd put 2 strikers up front, because if they're not going to score, or they're not trying to score, well, fine, I'll change my formation and play a 4-3-3 or 4-4-2 or stick an extra person up top. So me doing that, then I tell my strikers, maybe I do split strikers. I'll tell them, guys, you drop off. Don't play high. They want you to play high. So I tell them to drop off, which the other coach, if he's not good, will suddenly say, guys, push up, and he'll go against his own tactics organically. You've tricked him. Or her. So you've tricked them. They start squeezing up, maybe 20 extra feet, bang. Thank you. You've created a problem, and they have changed their own tactics based off of you changing your tactics for you to beat them. The next one, Obvious one, counter as fast as you can. Suck them in, counter fast. A really good time to get them on this is from a corner or a free kick when they think they have a chance, because they still want to score, right? They're still kids, or they're still teenagers, or they're still adults who want to score, because that's the purpose of the game. So they're going to try and score. So when they think they can score, that's the best time to go get them. So you want to have a plan for countering. Practice this in training too. If they're really good, like a Diego Simeone at Atletico, they'll set up a bank of 3 people on the edge of the box, even from a corner. If you watched, who was playing the other day? It was Atletico against Liverpool in the home game. Watch Liverpool against Atletico when they play at Anfield. I don't know what the score is going to be, because we've got like the best attacking team in the world against arguably the best offensive coach in the world presently. Fascinating. And then the last one, I don't love, drop my pen. I don't love it when they're really young, but pick on the weak player. If you're an adult watching this, a teenager, a coach of a college, pick on the weak player. Such is life. Pick on the weak player. That's where you're going to get the most reward. If the right back isn't as good as the left back, obviously go down that way, and then apply everything I just said before, okay? So hopefully those tips helped you. I'll run through them real fast. Circulate the ball faster, switch the play, explosive central runs. You have to make them. Keep making the runs. Focus on the one-on-ones to create space in behind. Vary your tempo. Change where you're sitting, so your tactics effectively change their tactics for them. Counter fast, and then pick on the weak player. Don't like to finish with that one. It is what it is. I don't like to pick on the weak player, but you know, there's kids watching from the age of 6 all the way through to people in their 60s. So is what it is. Thank you for watching. My name is Coach Adam with Soccer Roots. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those amazing things. It lets me know that you care, and that's why I do these videos. If no one's watching, then why would I do them, right? So please let me know. I love the questions, and I'll see you guys very soon.